Renowned for their climbing skills and endurance at high altitudes, Sherpas play the most invaluable role when it comes to mountaineering because this ethnic group lives in the mountain peaks of Himalayas, Nepal. They also live in parts of Australia, North America, and Europe. Their name means people living in the east. The Himalayas have alpine climate with temperature reaching below minus 30 degrees Celsius. That's why they're also referred to as superhumans. They can survive in minus 50 degrees Celsius, which also results in their climbing abilities.
As for the clothing of the Sherpas, men wear long sleeved robes which fall to slightly below the knee. Chuba is tied at the waist with a cloth sash called kara, creating a pouch like space which can be used for storing and carrying small items. Traditionally, the chubas were made from thick homespun wool or a variant called lokpa made from sheepskin. Chobas are worn over a blouse paired with trousers and an outer jacket. The women traditionally wore long sleeved floor length dresses of thick wool. They wore a sleeveless variation called angi in warmer weather. These were worn with colorful striped aprons and are held together by an embossed silver buckle called keating. The material used and the way Sherpa clothing was made so that they could well adapt to the very cold weathers that they lived in. And also
Sherpa society is divided into a number of clans which are called Ru. A person is required to marry outside his or her clan. Although there is no ranking of individual clans, they fall into two groups, the Khatiu and the Khamantiu. If the girl marries in the lower caste family, then her family loses the social dignity status in the eyes of the society. They have all rights to choose their own life partner. Marriage is very important in their culture, whereas few marriages take years to happen and some are just done within a week. And divorce is also very common in their community. In some articles, we can also find that marriage are like a contract between the two families. In Sherpa community, the men and women have the same responsibilities, like women carrying heavy loads and men carrying the babies.
The Sherpas belong to the Nangampa sector of Buddhism, the oldest Buddhist sector in Tibet. It emphasizes mysticism and incorporates shamanistic practices and local deities borrowed from the pre-Buddhist Bon religion. Many of the great Himalayan mountains are worshipped as gods. They don't engage in any profaning activities and also prevent foreign climbers as well because they believe that gods should be respected and accidents occur when they are not. Their every expedition starts with puja or prayer. A very important aspect of Sherpa religion is the Gompa or ministries. They are central prayer halls and are also referred to as meditation rooms. Some of their beliefs infringes the canons of Buddhism. Even though they respect their religion, their beliefs come prior to them.
There are three major Sherpa festivals which are Losar, Doomje and Mani Rimdu. Talking about Losar, which falls towards the end of February, marks the beginning of the new year in the Tibetan calendar. It is celebrated with much feasting, drinking, dancing and singing. Doomsday is a festival celebrated for the prosperity, good health, and general welfare of the Sherpa community. It falls in the month of July when the agricultural work is complete. The trading expeditions to Tibet have returned, and the Sherpas are preparing to take their herds into the high pastures. Over a 7-day period, Sherpas visit their local monasteries and offer prayers to their gods, and singing, dancing, eating, drinking takes place. Last but not the least, the colorful Mani Rimdu celebrations are held 4 times a year, twice in Khumbu at the Tami monastery and twice in Solu Khumbu at the Chiwong and Thaki Sindhu monasteries. Monks in colorful costumes and elaborative masks impersonate gods and demons and perform religious dances intended to scare the evil spirits.
The Sherpa diet is dominated by starchy food, supplemented by vegetables, spices, and occasionally meat. In addition, Sherpa drink Tibetan tea served with salt and butter, at all meals and throughout the day. A typical breakfast consists of Tibetan tea and several bowls of gruel made by sampa, a roasted flour to water, tea, or milk. Lunch is eaten in the late morning and may include boiled potatoes, which are dipped in ground spices. Sometimes a stiff dough made from a mixture of grains, sen, is eaten with a thin sauce made from spices and vegetables, or meat if it is available. A typical dinner is a stew, shakpa, consisting of balls of dough, potatoes, and vegetables. Dairy products, especially butter and curds, are important in the Sherpa diet. Sherpa eat meat, but as practicing Buddhists, they will not kill animals themselves. A favorite beverage of the Sherpas is chang, a beer made from maize, millet, or other grains.
People have become familiar with and generally trust Khunde Hospital, which was built in 1966 by climber Sir Edmund Hillary. In contrast, Sherpa traveling to the capital Kathmandu have greater access to different types of medicines, yet often face uncertainty about where to get medicines and issue of quality and cost. Khunde Hospital became the main provider of both the services and the medicines, although never the only source. People prefer the ease of taking tablets, but some consider injections more powerful, if problematic, because of influence of spirits. People were pragmatic about taking whatever medicines they had to take, but expressed a clear preference for oral medications.